Today I'm going to be doing something quick and simple. Meatloaf. You're watching The Bear Pantry Show. Right, so I've got some ground beef here and I get it in the tube because it has a little bit more fat in it. It's not as lean. This is a 2-pound serving. I'm just going to get it cut open. And ground beef to me is so expensive because for this 2 pounds, it's almost like $9. You can get more chicken than that for less money than that. So, and it's not even really the lean ones. So I kind of like watch ground beef when I'm buying it because it's sort of too expensive. So this is all we're going to do. It's going to be very simple, all right? So this is a meal you can make when you've just come in from work and you don't really want to stand in the kitchen too much. All I've got here is some onions diced up as fine as I can go, and some cilantro and some yellow peppers. Of course, you could put bell peppers. You can put a whole bunch of other vegetables you want to put. But this is what I'm going to put because you know how I work it here at the Bear Pantry Show. I pretty much like it lean. So all I'm going to put is some salt. And remember the other day I was working with the cayenne? You can also put some cayenne in this, but I already have those little yellow peppers. And I don't think that's the real name of the pepper, okay? I don't really think it's called yellow peppers. I call it yellow peppers because it's yellow. And I know some people that will put like an egg. They'll kind of beat up an egg. This is so cold. And put it in here. You don't have to. Some people crumble some crackers or they grate some breadcrumbs. You totally don't have to. All we want to do is get these little things worked into the meatloaf. And I think you can blend those parts too, but I like kind of biting into the chunks. I'm weird that way. And this is all it is. I don't put Leanne Perring sauce. Sorry for the noise. All that sauce has MSG and stuff in it, so I don't do that. I get a loaf pan. You know what? And I'm going to buy that as seen on TV. Loaf pan. And we're going to make the meatloaf in there and see if it makes a difference. So this is all I do. I didn't put a whole lot of salt and pepper, you noticed. And I like making meatloaf. The kids don't really like it too much. Jada will eat it now and again, but kids don't really like it too much. I like making it because you can slice it and make a burger or something out of it. So this is all I'm going to do is like fit it to the pan. And I'm going to put it in the oven on 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I have the oven preheating. And let it start baking for a little bit because this is going to release some oils, right? And then I'm going to check back on it to see if it's going to need for me to add any water to it because I don't want it to burn. So this is basically what we're doing here. Gorgeous. So let me get this in the oven and I'll tell you at what point if I added water and how much I added. So see, it's been about a half hour and see, it's released some oil. So we don't really need to put any water in this. We're going to monitor it, of course. I don't want it to burn. Get this off the edge. And it's already looking brown and smelling good. Pretty cool meatloaf, huh? This should really work better with like a turkey baster. You know, they've got to put it over there, but I'm using a spoon. You know, I always use what I have. So I'm going to let this go for another half hour. And I'm going to check back on it again, okay? So here's our finished product. It only went for like an hour and 10 minutes. Let me get it from this baking pan, this loaf pan, and put it on a platter and cut it open so we could see how beautiful it is on the inside, okay? So here it is. See, not pink on the inside at all. Joe can actually eat this. I didn't have it sitting in the gravy. You know, sometimes I'll take some ketchup and kind of water it down and pour it over the top. I'm not doing that today because Joe hates it like that. I absolutely love it like that because the ketchup is sweet. I don't put tomato sauce or tomato paste on top because it's not as sweet as the ketchup. And that's the gravy, and you can take that and like put that in a pot and thicken that with some flour paste. But I just basically wanted to show you the meatloaf, see? Beautiful. I'm going to eat this with a baked potato and some vegetables. So just like I promised, it was very easy, right? Not a whole lot of ingredients. Of course, you can always add more things to this to your taste. You know, other vegetables that you may like, other spices that you may like. So for right now, this is version 1 because very soon I'm going to do a version 2, which is going to include boiled eggs in the middle. Thank you guys so much for watching the show, for sharing it with your friends and family, and for picking up the book. Until I see you again, take care.